This is how it all fell apart.
I'm leaving this fucking band!
Me too!
But before we talk about the end, let's go back to the beginning. Because there was so much joy in putting it all together. The Commitments is a 1991 movie directed by Alan Parker that charts the incredibly short rise and fall of a local Dublin soul band, brought together by the sheer force of will of one Jimmy Rabbit. He plays the role of the dreamer, the promoter, manager, music director, choreographer, hustler, and soul music aficionado. He takes a ragtag group of his friends from his North Dublin neighborhood, a group of kids who on the surface may appear to have no obvious connection to the rhythmic and raw sound that is African American soul music, and he tells them that they do.
Soul is the music that people understand. Sure, it's basic and it's simple, but it's something else, something special, cause it's honest, that's it, it's honest. There's no fucking bullshit. It sticks its neck out and says it straight from the heart. Sure, there's lots of music you can get off on, but soul is more than that. It takes you somewhere else. It grabs you by the balls and lifts you above the shite.
Kevin J. Hajupen, a lecturer in media studies, notes that The Commitments presents the unlikely collision of working-class Dubliners and African-American soul musicians, and Parker makes the meeting of cultures literally sing in a witty, sentimental, and ultimately soulful movie. We feel rather than see the profound empathy between the Irish heart and the American soul music. But that connection is also in the city around them. From the rundown snooker hall that becomes the band's rehearsal site, to the churches and the community centers that anchor the neighborhood. Parker never romanticizes the city. He films it in a very raw and authentic way. He gives us the urban decay and family pressures that go along with the sweet absurdities of daily life. But we also get the hope and promise of what doors bigger dreams can open. Jimmy's North Side housing estate, while drab and distinctly poor and working class, is also the home to a cast of colorful characters and a loving and tight-knit family. And everywhere across this landscape, there is music. The living rooms, the pubs,
Only the lonely.
the street corners,
We skip the
the churches,
line, fantastic.
the trains.
The man at the railroad station. I want a ticket just for one. He said, well, if you insist, but where you wanna go, miss?
A few years after this film was released, Ireland would experience an economic boom that would see warp speed redevelopment or destruction of many of the places featured in the film. But the commitments remain, and it is a joyful testament to the not-so-distant past. There are 8 million stories in the cinema cities. This has been one. Hey fellow cinema travelers, let me know in the comments if you're familiar with any of the locations from The Commitments, or if I missed or messed up anything. I'll see you in the next city.